the Philippine Air Force, it confirms 6 people were killed in the helicopter crash in Loreto, Agusan del Sur yesterday. The Air Force crew were on a relief mission amid the onslaught of Typhoon Tino. Let's get the latest on the investigation from our Paolo Barcelon. Paolo, tell us about the crew inside the ill-fated chopper and what is their initial information on why it crashed? Paolo?
The ill-fated Super Huey helicopter are 6 air crew of the Philippine Air Force. Its pilot, a captain with at least 7 years of experience, and considered a pilot in command, a co-pilot, also an officer with the rank of second lieutenant, and 4 crew, a crew chief, a helicopter mechanic, and 2 jump masters. Air Force spokesperson Colonel Maria Cristina Basco says it was accompanied by 2 other helicopters from Davao City to conduct damage assessment due to Typhoon Tino when the incident happened, and that investigations on the crash are still ongoing.
Parang nasa gilid po siya, sir, ng bundok eh. So, and wala pong patag na area. Medyo, marami pong vegetation. So, ayun po yung initial findings na kaya po, nung nilocate po siya, nung iba, kasi nga po magkakasunod po sila. So, nung nawala na po ng communication, yung iba pong aircraft na nakasunod, inikutan na rin po nila yung area na tuntun po nila yung location. Unfortunately, hindi nga lang po makaland because hindi lang po patag yung terrain.
Colonel Basco adds the helicopter was assigned to the Air Force's 505th Search and Rescue Group, the Air Force's primary rescue unit. 2 other Huey helicopters are now grounded pending the conclusion of the investigation. The Philippine Air Force also says they will assist the victims' families and have provided emotional and mental health support to the deceased airmen's loved ones, and that the country still has other newer air assets such as Black Hawk and Sokol helicopters, as well as cargo planes to deliver relief and conduct damage assessments in light of recent calamities.
This is so sad. We lost 6 heroes. Paolo, how old is this chopper and what did the Air Force say about its maintenance? Also, was the weather a possible factor in the crash?
Well, let's first things first about the age of the aircraft. Colonel Castillo said that it is a refurbished aircraft, meaning it came to the Philippines in a refurbished state. The Philippine Air Force was able to give it upgrades, and that it was airworthy, it was well maintained, and that Colonel Castillo also mentioned earlier that before helicopters are allowed to take off for a certain mission, they need to determine the wind speed. So during the operation that they held, the wind speed at the Davao Airport was good enough for the helicopter and its other aircraft to fly. So they are now looking at every possible angle. They're also trying to look for the flight data recorder of the helicopter, or the black box, as we know when it comes to aircraft investigations. These devices reveal the last communications between the pilot and the air control tower. So that is definitely one of the things that the Air Force is looking at now when it comes to the investigation for this crash. But right now, these models are just a last of the few remaining Huey helicopter examples, because most of the older Huey models have been retired back in 2021.
Paolo Barcelon, thank you for the update.